Hello everybody, this is John with Glass Piece Games. You're watching Factorio. This is episode 23, and this is a summary episode. I apologize in advance. I have been putting off this episode, editing anything or doing anything on this series for a minute. I have been dreading the inevitable slowdown of what is going on. It's not necessarily slowdown in the regards to production. It's actually, production has been insane. But how do I say that I get distracted easily without saying I get distracted easily? I get distracted easily. So let's go to Vulcanus randomly. And I have a new oil system, a new liquid bus. Not really a liquid bus, but a new oil cracking system. It's a little bit better, more refined, but it's not perfect. Definitely something that could be tileable potentially later on. But what I have going on here is I have the initial kind of catalyst for the output. Simple coal liquefaction, and then it goes into coal liquefaction, which it just kind of feeds into itself, makes lubricant, and of course you got to take some of the heavy oil to make into light oil, and the light oil to make into petroleum gas. Otherwise, everything backs up. The plastic's good. We're all good. The only thing that's not good is I don't have a way to make... I completely neglected this. I didn't realize it until later on, but I don't have any rocket fuel. It's not doing anything. This isn't connected to anywhere. All my freighters, as you can see, that I have updated. My Gleba freighter, it's got walls now, and I got some accumulators, and I've spread out the turrets a little bit. But all their schedules are kind of like train schedules, because that's essentially what's going on. They're like train schedules. I have some stuff being requested, and the problem I'm running into is, like I said, I don't have any rocket fuel. So we got the taxi, which I may or may not use. But this is a new space platform I got. And I decided to use this because, I don't know, it's simple. It's for my character. So if I need to travel myself to different planets instead of a freighters, these freighters can travel freely outside of my interference. Like if I need to go to a different planet, they don't got to do that. You know what? No, it drops stuff to Fulgora. So Fulgora, actually, these are clear. There is nothing going here, and there is nothing coming over here. So this island is a dead island. I need to go ahead and consider that. Welcome to Factorio, where distractions are forever. I do have turbo transport belts now over on Fulgora, and I believe I have some on Gleba as well. Okay, no. We need to add the weight condition until otherwise. But also, my quality station, I did try to do a quality station, but ended up saying nah. Yeah, I just made it into a Calcite satellite. These were the only two quality products I could get. Iron plate and a copper cable, and that was out of a decent amount of time. I'd rather the Calcite satellite because what I need it for on Novice is the cliff explosives, and when I start getting foundries over on Novice, I will be able to actually start using some of the production. Just real quick, we go back to Vulcanus. I switched something up. I took my foundries that were originally making a copper plate, and I switched it to another copper cable. Same thing I did with the copper, not the copper, but the iron plates, because iron sticks really weren't being used at all. But I was doing that for my circuit production, which I do have electromagnetic plants on Vulcanus now. And unfortunately, with this design, these aren't ever getting used. I mean, if we look at the production, look how many. Okay, 373. That's, you know, that's in the hundreds. Meanwhile, this one is in the 100,000s. It's 176,000. If they were fast enough, if the belts were fast enough to actually get the products over here, that would be cool. But yeah, they're just not. So, yeah, I brought electromagnet plants over here, and I got just about 5 making plenty of blue circuits. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of blue circuits. And I have all speed modules. If I can just get the rocket fuel, I need rocket fuel to go in here. Novice is going to slowly but surely be a mega base. I'm basically adding landfill so I can get this train to be straight. What I really want to do is I want to get landfill all the way across here, clear out the buyers here, and yeah, I went to a lot of different places, and this was like it's funny. I'll go ahead and show it to you real quick. I'm just going to do a quick jump cut. This is why I think the mech unit is just a little bit overpowered. You can just fly wherever you go. Normally I'd have trouble crossing this area. I'd run into trees, I'd bump into trees, and Now I'm just saying hello to my neighbors, and I was like, you know, I'm it's a parade. They're all here for me. They're very happy to see me. I am just letting them all know, hey, I exist. I hope you're all having a great day. You know, y'all just keep doing what you're doing as long as you don't kill me. You know, just look, it's a whole party. It's a party right here. They're having the most fun of their life, and now I'm going to unfortunately have to go say bye because now they're spitting at me. I don't know why they're spitting at me. I just wanted to join their little party, and I guess I wasn't invited. I actually already tested it, but I'll show it. There we are. Now, if I had a whole slew of enemies coming to attack, I might need some rocket turrets. This does not have rocket turrets, and that would spell a bad day. I am trying to expand my mega base, so what it's going to do is going to come down here, and I'm going to clear all this area up, and then have this defense span all the way across. That's the plan. I went far. I wanted to just see what was out there, and there's a lot. There's a lot of red. And this is making me realize artillery is absolutely going to be necessary. Nukes are cool. They're cool as well. But artillery, so we're in for a good time. And by we, I mean you guys, because I will suffer in trying to do it right the first time. And you know the whole phrase, measure twice, cut once? I just cut twice, then look at it, and I'm like, oh, man. Yeah, I need a whole new piece of wood. If you'll look, actually, I have the background a little bit more clear. It just looks clean, or at least cleaner. It's not super clean looking, but at least it looks a little better in my opinion. I'm trying to find my niche, where it works and where it doesn't. And I think this might just have to be for this episode, because I tried to figure out how I was going to edit all these different little bits that I've done. And they're little, they're not a lot. But it's just all this stuff, these different planets. That's been a little bit why I've been kind of idle. I haven't been posting anything. I got a new PC. I've been building my new PC. It's an improvement for like a couple months now. And it's a good PC. I just am not, I'm really not sure how to proceed with this. I do want to do Minecraft. I think I am going to go ahead and do a Minecraft series, but it's going to be very chill. Factorio is not chill. If you get distracted easily like me and play Factorio, you know that this game is not chill. However, that's just an excuse. So I should do better. I will be better. Technically, I am better. I have already started on my interplanetary logistics and bringing technologies together to try to create the ultimate productivity thing. Speaking of productivity, I need to go to Gleba. I need to go, because this is how I'm going to get my productivity modules level 3. Gleba. And efficiency module level 2. Or 3. The best planet in Factorio. I don't want to go back. You can't make me go back. It's like a baby. I leave it alone for 5 seconds, then you turn it into, like, a hellscape. I don't want to go back to Gleba. Maybe next episode, I will come back to this planet and finally fix all that is broken. And I can replace these stupid things with foundries and electromagnetic plants. This is archaic. And all this on novice is, I'm going to leave this just because of the novelty of it. No, this is archaic too. It's the same thing as these. It's the same thing as having these labs here, and then using these while these drain 50%. These drain all of it. In the same concept that I'm making all this stuff, well, I do have productivity modules on here. For one, they're not productivity modules level 3. They're productivity modules level 2 on an assembly machine. Guess what? We can make these with 50% productivity. Why haven't I been doing that? Rhetorical question. That's for me to answer in post-edit process. You editing this video. What are you doing? Okay, I'm mad at you. By the time that you edit this video, I don't want to hear that you still have this here. I'm going to end it right here before I go insane. That's to assume that I was sane to begin with. Ah! Get